real elevator music. Holy shit. Well, we are in the hotel. Hotel Iris after a very long detour, but here we are. Can this open, please? Oh, this is actually very nice. Well, hello room. I'm gonna spend a lot of time here. So, my room was filled with stuff. So it was actually another room. Now I have 2 keys and they are very sorry and everything is going very weirdly until now. I have to let go of my like Western Europe mindset. That's a bit better with a beautiful view. Let there be light. Okie dokie. The bathroom is very nice. Hello. Yeah, this will do. And there is a Van Gogh in my room, so I feel very welcome. Okay, I am finally going to take this opportunity to take a shower. Ooh, this looks like it is a lamp, right? Where could I turn that on? And then I will do the thing that I promised I'd do a week ago. More than a week ago, I'm so sorry. So, this has been very, very interesting. I am in Moldova. One of the only things I know about this place is that it's one of the poorest countries in Europe and that it used to be a part of Romania. I don't really want to lead with the poor part, but I am not very knowledgeable about this part of Europe, so I can work on that. It has been very interesting to get to this hotel. The first thing that happened was, you know, figuring out the money exchange. I did that in New York, but then I can just ask anyone. I can be a very different experience. I got some Moldovan money, which is called leu or louis. I don't know, on the internet it's different than the little paper the lady gave me. Then I drove to the hotel I booked. Yeah, I love this song. Then they sent me away because apparently that hotel was overbooked and they said, yeah, didn't you read your email? But I was already in the car when they sent me the email. And then I got here and they sent me to the wrong room where there was a bunch of shit lying around and it wasn't clean. And they were super embarrassed. Of course, I don't really care. Wow, okay, so this whole entire trip, of course, is leading somewhere. I am not in Moldova because I wanted to come here. It is now the 5th of July. Tomorrow morning we are leaving to Frankfurt. From there we are leaving to Moldova. From there we are leaving to Armenia. Back to Moldova, back to Frankfurt, to New York, back to Frankfurt, to the Betuwe, back home. I'm very excited to see my friend. Today is the day. I'm exceptionally tired. I am gonna sleep in that bus. Like, wow. Sí. ¿Qué te parece que me voy tanto tiempo, mamá?
Me estreso.
¿Por qué?
Me va a hacer falta.
Ay. Mira lo que me voy. Ciao. I always pride myself in being a very compact packer. Look at how early I am. Last time, my mother had to drive me here because I missed a train. Well, the train was cancelled, but I have learned from my mistakes. I am here for a layover. I will not tell you where I'm going yet. But first the layover was around 12 hours. Then the itinerary changed. And then it became around 30 hours. And then the itinerary changed, I think, 5 times in total. And now I have to stay here for 42 hours in total. Which is not great. I have a really cool hotel room. And I'm just gonna stay here and work. And I can finally film this video, which I promised to do the first day of each month, and already the second time it didn't work. So I'm just gonna try to do it at the first half of each month, and I think that will give me a little more leeway so I can do this consistently. Where do I even start? This journey started out in Frankfurt. Here we are again. We're gonna dump our stuff, and then we're gonna go see my friend. With my friend, I mean Nicholas. Sadly, I am not befriended with Jacob Collier yet. This is the first time I am navigating this system by myself, but Nicholas made a fantastic guide, which I am following. He's the absolute best. Okay, I just met 3 people in the train who are all going to the Jacob concert, and we just started talking, and there's a guy over there who's like a Christian, he told me quite in detail, I don't remember, but he has 9 siblings, so that's pretty cool. I think there he is, but I'm not sure, but I think so. Sorry. Oh my god. Get out of the way! I'm so happy! Even if we're in this fucking crazy industrial terrain!
I know.
Where are we? That's here. Okay, well here we are. Oh! That's...
This is where Offensichtlich book their venues.
the place to be. Oh my god! But this is really big and really nice. Yeah. Editor's note, we went to Nicholas's school, the Goethe Universität. Here we are again at Mr. Wagner's school. And I joined him in a lecture, and it was really fun. It was about Brokeback Mountain, and we analyzed the scene. And his classmates are a little lame, as in they didn't do much. But I really liked the class. I love the professor. It was fun to see how Nicholas and I would function as classmates. The answer to that is probably not very well for a longer period of time than an hour, but it was fun. I love that. Frank Hatton.
Or you didn't remember, like, there was something with Hatton.
So I said Frank Hatton. So lame. Welcome to our Baustelle. And I had to go to Frankfurt because officially I'm going on a trip as a German. It's a really long story, but who else is German? My dear friend Nicholas. I was very, very happy to see him, especially because on the first day we went to see Jacob, my favorite. I would marry that man, even though he dresses like shit. Like, I love him so much that in spite of the Crocs and the butterfly shirts and the completely like unstylish combinations of outfits, I love him to death. I love him so much. Hello, this is an editor's note. I completely forgot to tell you that we went to see Jacob, my boyfriend, soon to be husband. Wait a second. But I would, if I were to marry him, probably burn his Crocs or bury them somewhere. Editor's note 2. I told you I always forget absolutely everything. Nicholas and I sat down for a pretty long time and we talked about a musical that we are developing. I cannot tell you too much yet, but it was a fantastic conversation and I will show you parts out of context now. Being with Nicholas is always really, really amazing. I think he's such a special person. I'm so happy that I met him. I would never use a hurricane as that song sucks so bad.
But that's something that sounds like very mysterious, and she has this fascination for this.
We're gonna become Plantsmevrouw.
Yeah. With my face. We can ask Fanny. He can be our plant consultant.
Ik hou niet van zingen.
We all take such elaborate notes.
Such elaborate notes.
17 hours in the afternoon. Yeah.
And that we don't have to leave the house.
Yeah.
We're gonna be discussing hermits again.
Yeah.
No, let's get cooking. The thing with him is we always do 1,000 things, but it doesn't seem like a lot. We show each other so much like collected stuff, and we have so much fun, and time passes so quickly. It's insane. I never want to forget a brush again. This is the worst way of brushing your hair, but I guess it's working. And we spent 3 days together, or 2.5 days, and it's never enough. Insert Greatest Showman here. And then I left to come here, and he helped me. He brought me to the gate, which was super helpful because Frankfurt is a really big airport. In Schiphol, things are just way smaller and very well organized. I really liked Frankfurt, by the way. They patted me down real bad. They got into like the creases of my butt and like the front of my groin. It was very interesting. I don't remember that ever happening, but it's okay. She did her work. She also felt in between between your belt and the pants, if I had anything there. Obviously I didn't. I'm a Latina, I have to be extra vigilant of appearing very nice and responsible. Oh no. Please be straight. There you go. That's the way we do it in Moldova. And then I left to come here. It is now 5:30 in the morning. And I just learned that my flight from Moldova is leaving 6 hours later. So now I don't have 36 hours in Moldova, but 42. I had a feeling something might change, so I haven't booked anything. No hotels and stuff. Now we have to figure out what the fuck are we gonna do for 42 hours in Moldova. But I think I'm mostly gonna try and find a nice hotel room and just work on projects because I have shit to do, honestly. It's too early. Yeah. It wasn't a very long trip. I slept for like 75% of it, and something really incredible happened because there was like I think she might have been 22-year-old or 23-year-old sitting next to me, Ukrainian, and she was super scared of flying, and I was super chill because now I am super chill when flying, which I'm really proud of. And I helped her. I was like, breathe. I don't know if she really understood me, but I tried to like do the movements and stuff, and I told her, I patted her on her arm, and it was like, you'll be okay, it's fine, just breathe. We didn't really talk. It was mostly through like gestures and stuff, but she said, something like thank you, I guess, at the end. And it got me thinking, like, getting better and like overcoming this fear was super important for me. But now I'm noticing, like, oh wait, I can help other people with this. Now the person who is afraid can be helped by me. And that got me thinking even further, like, all of the help and all of the fears and traumas and problems you have to solve for yourself. But then you also, you win two things. You win like your own comfort and peace of mind and like more stable life. And then you can also help other people achieve that, which is something that I never really considered, which makes me even more excited about where I am going now. A few people know, don't spoil it. But yeah, what the hell have I been doing this month? A shit ton. I have been writing 3 songs, which I will show you later. They're not really for me, they're for a company. I won't spoil it too much, but it has been very nice to work on these songs, and I'm really excited to see what everyone's gonna think of. Not everyone, but the people at the company are gonna think of them. Yesterday there was a song that was released, which is the Pride Anthem of this year, written by me and Paul Morris, and I haven't had the opportunity to check it out, so I'm definitely gonna do that when I unpack all my stuff. I'm gonna be here all day because I don't think that this is a town where I'm gonna go explore too much, and I have a lot of work to do on those 3 songs. I'm always busy with 60 bajillion things, and then when I have to talk about it, I forget everything immediately. I've had some phone calls that are very interesting, but I can't tell you about it yet. It's quite weird being here. There's a Van Gogh, and I felt super welcome. I'm going on a marvelous adventure. I'm going to a really, really cool place. I have the whole day today here, and then tomorrow whole day, and then I have to be at the airport at night. Of course I'm not going to do that because I'm going to be there very, very early and just pass my time there. I'm super excited about everything that is going to come, and I can't wait to tell you more about it. I can't wait to have a little bit more time as well, because I feel like the last 3 or 4 weeks non-stop I have been working every single day, and that's not good. I really need some more time off. So when I come back in August, I really need to slow things down or pace things differently, which is fine. That's no problem at all. I'm very happy to have like a little bit of peace and quiet for myself. I love hanging out with Nicholas. I love hanging out with all of my friends, but I do notice after a few days I do need a little bit of time to be just like by myself. And also, there were 6 children on board. Not 6 children, 6 families, and 4 of them were crying the entire trip. And it was only like 2 or 2.5 hours. But Jesus, I don't understand. Like, they should make segments of the plane that are like soundproof, because this is not okay. I would never in my life put a child that is known for making this much noise on a plane. And I understand that you can't always help it. Like, I understand that you have places to go and children are young for a long time, but this is really unacceptable. And I see that some parents really try to do everything they can to make the child stop, which I super appreciate. But I also saw that some parents like develop a sort of wall or something. They're so used to it maybe that it doesn't even bother them anymore. Maybe it's like, for example, Nicholas and I were walking down the street this morning and it completely smelled like pee, and then after 5 minutes we didn't smell it anymore. Maybe it's that, but with sound. I'm not sure. I'm also like really, really tired. I woke up at 5:15 this morning, so I'm going to get to work. I am going to do some research about the language, because I always feel really shitty when I enter a country and I know nothing about it. I feel like kind of spoiled. Like, why don't you speak English? I know I'm not gonna learn Romanian in 2 days, but I want to try. You know what's weird? All of the signs are almost like Spanish. Now some of the signs are almost like weird Portuguese or something, and I'm like, oh great, I can at least read this, which is awesome. Languages are like a superpower, but also they're not, because today I helped this girl without actually communicating verbally. It was mostly like tone of voice and gestures. So that also made me think a lot about how language sometimes is overrated. Okay, I'm gonna get to work. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next time, I swear to God, I will try to do this on the 1st of August. I promise that I will try. That's not a really good attitude, but I have to start somewhere because schedules and discipline are one of my weaknesses. So thank you for your time, and I'll see you in August. Hello, this is Oriana. I have a question. At what time is the breakfast tomorrow? Oh, perfect. That's awesome. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye. Checking out at 12. That works for me. Final editor's note. I did not lose my hairbrush.